The Alfie Whattam podcast.
We're seeing the ramifications of this impact the real world very, very quickly. So BuzzFeed, showing on the screen right now, have used ChatGPT's AI for content creation. Their stock has rose 200% the minute they made that announcement, which is going to inevitably lead to them firing a ton of journalists. So BuzzFeed, one of the biggest content companies in the world, they make all the lists. I'm sure you've seen their list before. They're going to be replacing journalists with ChatGPT, which is interesting, because that's going to impact a lot of different sectors, a lot of different jobs. Newspapers are going to follow in those footsteps, media companies, and so on and so forth. Do you think, Tris, that this could have a huge economic impact? Millions of people losing their jobs, perhaps?
I think it's easy to think that people need to adapt to new technology, and again, it's superpower that you can use. But I think also, could it lead to some good journalism as well? Perhaps, obviously certain people go to certain publications because they're trusted,
sure,
world-renowned, but there's other ones that are just constant misinformation, I guess. So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if people reveal if they're using GPT to write the articles, or if they just keep that secret. I mean, what do you think about the economic side, Oscar? Do you think this could, potentially remove employment for a lot of people?
I think it will on the one hand, but on the other hand, it will give people, as I said before, incredible creative tools to create new types of content and new jobs. So I think it will just be a transition from one set of skill sets and jobs to another. I think the core job of providing people valuable information, entertaining information, that's not going to go away. It's just going to be the people that do that, the organizations that do that. They have this new tool. I think, being honest about whether you're using an AI system in your content is going to be really important. Because of this trust thing that we've been talking about. If you find out that, your favorite individual content creator, or whether it's an organization, is essentially lying to you, saying, I'm producing this, but then they're not, then you're not going to trust them. So trust is the most important thing.
It'd be interesting if news providers will offer that voluntarily, or if it will be some kind of regulation which requires them to list citations of where it, like Wikipedia lists citations, right, of where they got their information from. Perhaps articles written in GPT will, and I think a lot of them will do, because inevitably there's going to be some mistakes, like the Bard example. And if they claim that they wrote it, if AI is there listed in the bottom, they can at least fall back and say, hey, look, it's Sam Altman's fault, it's not my fault, it's OpenAI, it's not me. So that will be interesting to see how that pans out over the next couple of months. But that will be one of the main stories of 2023. Who wrote this story? Who coded this app? Did GPT just create the app, or did you hire a great team of developers to do it?
Yeah. The other thing I think is, if you're looking for the cutting edge information in a particular industry, let's say, or on a particular topic, is that going to come from ChatGPT, or is it going to come from a human that is able to essentially create those new insights that haven't been fed into the underlying model? It's yet to be seen, but I think that you will. My view is that you will still get the cutting edge new insights, the brand new ideas from actual people. Maybe they use ChatGPT in their research to kind of connect the dots on various things. But I think, if you want that brand new information, it's going to come from a human still at this point. Yeah,
I think it will be more of an assistant rather than a replacement at the moment for people that know what they're doing. And partly because the information that GPT can provide, the answers that it can provide, are only as good as the information that it has available. And it doesn't have much available information of recent note. I think when the first I think it's 3 or 3.5 came out, they only had information up to, I think it was November 2021 or something, because there wasn't enough new stuff out there for it to formulate and give you answers, because it's just getting the information from the internet, obviously.
Hey, thanks for watching this YouTube video. If you want to see more like this, please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.